YouTube. I'm signing back in with another video. I want you guys to be aware that our phones, even whenever they're dead, they're watching everything you do, monitoring and listening to everything you do, everything you say near the phone. It can even be in another room adjacent to the room that you're in. The technology in these phones is highly advanced. These phones are spy devices, for the powers that be. Private corporations and the IT people that are behind these phones. You have to know that there is advanced technology in these phones, and the battery cannot be separated from the phone. That's all on purpose with these phones. Um, like I say, even while this phone is dead, this phone is still listening to everything that you do. There is highly advanced technology in this phone, and they do not power off easily. Even though they power off for you, the convenience of the phone stops for you. The surveillance capability, the main purpose of this phone, does not stop easily. These phones still have the power to keep running and running and running and running and running, even while you cannot use the convenience of it. So, the main purpose of this phone will not stop, just because the convenience purpose of this phone to you stopped. The main purpose of this phone, which is the surveillance of you and the monitoring and the data storage of everything you think and do, is going to still continue. These phones, every second, are sending out an infrared signal that's capturing your face data. Everything that you're looking at on this phone, the camera of your phone is scanning and knowing exactly where the iris of your eyeball is looking at and how long you're looking at a certain subject matter on the phone and where your eyeballs are located at on that phone, and also the facial expression of your face while it's watching, exactly what you're looking at on the phone. All this data is being stored. It's being monitored to learn everything there is to learn about you. The goal is for this technology to know more about you than you know about you, and in order to be able to better manipulate you in the future with AI. And the main goal of the technology that we have at hand, we're going into face with the tyranny that we have to deal with, is going to be this. Everything that you think and do on your phone is being stored. The data is being stored. Everything you've ever said around your phone is stored data. These phones, we're being habituated to them. At first, we have been gotten used to the fact of holding the phone. Then they have gotten us habituated to wearing the watches. Then they have gotten us habituated to the capabilities of the watches in terms of medical monitoring, etc. And then it will come a time where, after we have been habituated to wearing this technology, there will come a time where it will be advanced into our bodies. I'm not sure how they'll do that yet, but I'm sure 100% certain that they'll do that. And the end goal for all this is to put technology in our body that we cannot take out, and then connect us to the AI grid that's being built around us. That is the number one goal. You're not going to hear about that from anywhere unless you go into your intuition. That's the only place you're going to hear about it from, is from your heart. This stuff is going to happen, guys, no matter what you think. It's going to happen to your children. The day has come where everything has been pledged in this country against the national debt. And it's come time for you to realize that it's time for you to be pledged against the national debt. Your body and the freedom of you to make your choices in your body will be taken from you right under your nose, because we've been habituated to these deceptive tactics and this technology. Then they slithered this technology into our bodies, and now we're going to have to pay the price for that. We also need to know, guys, take into account that the technology that was released during 2020, mRNA technology, that technology is going to be used to cure almost everything in the future. So, they're going to hand out cures for cancer, cures for illnesses, and it's all going to come down to that technology that was released during the fear of 2020. So this is all habituation, this is all slavery, and this is all the accumulation of all the time and effort these people have went through to habituate us slowly but surely to this technology in order to get this technology into our bodies for the purposes of taking our bodies over, that's the main goal. You're not going to hear about that anywhere. That's a conspiracy theory, I would assume, because my heart tells me that that's true. So that means that they cannot say that that's true. It's got to be a conspiracy theory. So, you guys have to be weary about that. You should be taking care of yourself and eating whole foods and not eating out. The number one way you can, metaphorically speaking, fight back against the man is to go take your shoes off in your yard and go start a garden. That's the way to fight back against the man. It's not, to sit and complain about this shit all day. It is to go out there and step foot into the dirt and get busy working it. Put your seeds in your mouth before you sow them. Those seeds will recognize the things that you're deficient in your body, and they will help you and heal you whenever they come out to sprout and whenever you come to reap what you sow. Those seeds will know you, and they'll know how to take care of you and what you need. These are the things, the spiritual things of our earth that we need to know that we've been taken away from. We've been enslaved through lack of knowledge. We've been taken away from our earth that protects us. And now we are on our own with the technology that we've been habituated to. We're going to be enslaved. It's very obvious. There's no other reason why we wouldn't be enslaved with all the time and effort and the direction that they have taken this technology in and the way that they've been deceptive about this technology and only want to talk about the pros of the technology, but they don't want to talk about the cons of this technology and how deadly and seriously dangerous this technology can be, whenever combined into your body and used as a binary weapon with AI and a Wi-Fi grid around you, how your body can be taken over. So they don't want to talk about those things, but they do want to get you habituated to the very good things and the good talking points about this technology. So, the way to fight back against this stuff is, like I said, to go take your feet off and go stand in the yard. Ground with the earth. Go meditate. Go be around a tree. Touch a tree and let your protons and your electrons discharge into the ground. Get these negative thoughts out of your head by reforming who you are. Go to sleep at night with a mental visualization in your mind. Get your attention back. Take back your attention from all the things that you're giving your attention to throughout the day. That way, whenever you are visualizing these mental themes and these mental movies of yours that you want to experience in this lifetime, you have the attentive power to be able to visualize vividly, which is what they don't want you to be able to do because you are a creator of your own reality. You are a god. We have been given this gift of being here with the brain that we have and the imagination we have in order to control realities to come to us. But we can't do that if we lack the mental attentive power necessary to be able to attract these things to us through electromagnetic frequencies, through our mind and our heart. Mind and heart coherence. These things are the revolution against us by taking us away from the knowledge of our true power and the connection that we have to this planet and the universe around us and the ether that we breathe and we are in right now. The only way you can defeat a god is by making a god think that he is not a god. This is what's happened here. So what you need to do, my friends, is self-love, self-care. Do the next best thing for yourself. You don't really need to know what to do right now. You just need to think to yourself what I shouldn't be doing right now and don't do it. The more you don't do those things that you shouldn't be doing right now, the more you will get intuitions of what you should be doing in those moments that you may not have had clarity in before. Because you're changing who you are and you're changing the programming around you. You're changing the way your subconscious mind interacts with the ether around you. So by doing these practices, you are taking a step against this tyranny. And you don't need to go out and change the whole world. You just need to change yourself. Because the defeat of ourselves is stronger than 1,000 men in battle. Sun Tzu said that in The Art of War. It is necessary that you take heed to that advice because it's being used against you right now. We are the creators of our own destiny, and they have made us believe that we are weak and powerless. They make us believe that we are eating the poison that they want to feed us. We have no spiritual connection to what is around us. We eat and eat and eat and we kill. We don't have no spiritual connection to the planet and how empathetic we should be to the animals and the beings around us that we're consuming and eating because of the convenience of them. So I just wanted to bring this to you guys. You know, don't follow my truth. This is my truth. You need to learn some of the basic principles in order so you can find your own truth and live that. Be authentic to yourself because it's the highest form of frequency. As soon as you start saying stuff that you don't believe and not being authentic to who you are and what you believe and what's your truth, you're going to lose your authentic frequency because only you know what you believe and you know who you are. And if you don't stand on those principles, regardless of who's around you and how they feel and what their truth is, which you need to respect that, you are going to lose your authenticity. You need to speak your truth around people in order to help them. But you need to have a positive intent. You need to also know that whenever you are trying to help people, you need to get your ego out of the way and not try to help people because you think you're better than them. This is the thing that I have to work on. Whenever I have came into this knowledge and tried to better myself, I always look at my ego and think I'm better than other people. I'm not. I'm not no better than nobody else. I'm realizing that I'm on a journey to help heal myself and give myself guidance in this lifetime that I'm in because it's been stolen from me, I feel. And while I know this knowledge, I try to bring it to people, I also carry my ego with me. And it affects the way that I tell people the things that I tell them because my intention isn't pure. I'm trying to tell them things because I think that I'm better than them. And that I think that I need to be recognized for, my different path from other people. This is the thing that we need to work on because it's a natural human nature. It's a characteristic of our human being. So we need to try to take care of our ego. We need to try to spread this knowledge with pure intentions. We need to remain authentic. We need to have self-love and self-care. And we need to bring ourselves closer to our Mother Earth. And we also need to meditate so we can get the intuition that we need to be guided forward from these positions that we're in now. So I hope you guys hear my message. My highest wish is that it hits you very hard. I love you all. And just take the next positive step. That's all you got to do. We have to fight what's coming through positive intentions. Taking care of our human ego and getting it out of the picture. And dealing with it. And shedding love for the sake of shedding love and positivity and spreading our truth because it's authentic and it's growing. We're evolving from being authentic. And we need to respect other people's truth even though we have to speak our own. So just take the next positive step. And your intuition will guide you if you take care and nurture yourself. Take care of your temple because that's what it is. And the things that we do to our body are affecting the field of consciousness that we get to observe through. So everything that you do to yourself, you are affecting your temple. You have to know that. Guys, I love you. Take care of yourself. Do the next best thing. And the rest is going to come to you through your intuition. So, Modern Colonist, signing out.